Well, hello. I'm so happy to
Okay.
welcome Miss Sheila Coffeen from the Double Helix Academy as well today. So, Sheila, would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself and your school, and then we're excited to see it as well on a tour.
Yeah, sure. So Double Helix STEAM School was founded in 2014 by a former public school teacher who just saw with the standardization couldn't teach kids the way she knew they needed to learn anymore, and she was sort of being forced to teach to the test, and she just realized that wasn't the best thing for kids. So she founded the school in the attic of her house. I think she started with 5 kids. um, Currently, we have 51 students. We serve grades 4 through 8. I came into the school, I was kind of one of those late in life educators. At 40 years old, I have a son who was diagnosed with severe learning disabilities, and it sent me back to school to become an educator just to understand that more. And with
Sure.
that, at that time, I homeschooled my son. Um, and so when I went back to school and had to go back into like student teaching and stuff, I needed to find a place that fit his needs. So with that, um, he began at Double Helix when I graduated with my master's in education. Then I became this teacher. The owner kind of decided that she was done, she was ready to leave. And so at that point, all of the teachers really came together and decided that this was too much of a resource for our community to lose. So we kind of ran the school for a year when she was not really available. And she asked me if I wanted to purchase the school from her. So I did. And that was the summer of 2021. And so here we are. Um, to tell you a little bit about also, a few years ago, we really looked at what it means to be a STEAM school. Like, if you look that term up online, it can mean so many things to so
Yeah.
many different people. And I think a lot of people in their head think of the robotics and the technology and the coding, and we do have that as well. But we really honed in on these 6 different, we call them our STEAM strands, kind of playing on the double helix name.
Hmm.
Um, and we sort of decided if we can actually teach kids this and send them in the classroom, in the workforce in the future, they will be successful no matter where they go. And those 6 strands are communication, collaboration, critical thinking, problem solving, perseverance. I'm not sure how many I listed
You're
there if
at
I got
five
all
now.
six, and
Yep.
creativity. And
Okay.
creativity.
Oh,
And
those
so
are
we
really
interlock.
those 21st century skills that everybody's trying
Right.
to impart the soft skills and
Yeah. And so we do that. We try to integrate that into our classroom, into our daily classes. And we also have like a community Friday every Friday afternoon. We have where we do STEAM challenges. We go out in the community, but that's where we really integrate those skills into students. And I think one of the other really unique things about our school is that we offer our students 32 different elective classes a week to choose from,
wow.
which is what is
32?
going on right now in this school. 32, which is what's happening right now. We're transitioning into those classes. So it's a little loud out there. So I closed my door so the background noise wouldn't be so much. But yeah, so we have our core classes in the morning, our ELA, math, social studies, and science. And then from 45 to 3:25 every afternoon, we have two 45-minute elective blocks. And at each one of those blocks, we offer 4 different classes for students to choose from. And those change every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday. So there's 32 different classes. And within those classes, we really reach out to our community to say, hey, do you have a skill or a talent you'd like to come share with our kids? And we've brought in some really, really great resources that way. And we try to really gauge our kids' interest. What are they interested in? What do they want to know more about? Um, and we've offered everything from playful psychology, digital art, coding, art classes. I mean, it's just, but in each one of those blocks, I really try to offer something that is going to fit the needs or the interests of each type of my students. So at each block, we're really trying to find something active for our sporty kids. We're trying to offer an arts for our artistic, something more coding related for our tech kids. We really try to meet all of those needs of our kids so that they are interested and engaged in those elective classes.
I love that you're also reaching out to the community. So you have community
Mhm.
members that are coming, teaching, facilitating, and helping with classes as well too. Because I think that, the most successful micro schools are really ones that are embedded in the community. People know about it. And I guess you guys have been around for 11 years now. So,
Yeah.
and tell me, how big is your micro school approximately?
So we have 51 kids and it's grades 4 through 8.
Grades 4 through 8. Wow, that's
Mhm.
really great.
Yeah.
Well, can you take us on a little tour?
Sure. Let's see. It sounds like things have settled down out there. So I'm going to walk you through and let's see how technical savvy I am to see. And I will say, so we rent our space. We make the best use of it we can. We are looking for a permanent location for next year. So we're keeping our fingers crossed. We rent an upstairs space from a church. Let me see if I can figure out how to.
Yeah, this is quite common is space rental
Yeah,
from churches, but also the challenge of finding a space. I think that's one of the biggest problems
right.
that most of those micro schools have.
Yeah, absolutely it is. And I've actually spoke with several other sort of educational collectives in our community to talk about kind of coming together and really creating a collective
Yep,
to find space together. Um,
that
so
would be
first,
amazing.
yeah, we're going to walk through. I'm going to flip the camera around here a little bit. I think this is our coding class that is happening in our math classroom. We'll see what they're. So this is our coding class. Hey guys, y'all, I'm giving a tour online.
Hi.
What are y'all working on?
Code. I'm working on codes.
Nice. Okay.
To code well.
Oh, well, that's why you're here, right, Morgan? Yeah.
I'm new to Double Helix, and this
Yep.
was our
But you love coding, right?
like
Okay.
so coding. Like, what do you want me to do?
Well, tell us what you're working on in here.
Uh, and if you like type something in the parentheses, I and you go that. But for variables, it types it.
Awesome. All right. Good job, guys. Thank you.
Caleb has a mathematics ball going.
Hi. So this is our coding class, and as we continue down, we'll see what other electives are happening. Miss Shen, our math teacher. Hi, Miss Shen. You're on a tour.
Hello. So with the
Yes.
32 options,
Hmm.
you said that that's two 45-minute
Uh-huh.
blocks at the end of, well, towards the end of the academic day. Yeah?
Yeah,
Ah,
so
here we
this
go.
kind of gives you an idea here. So, like Monday, we have our first elective block, which is happening right now. Actually, Tuesday, we're on Tuesday. So, our Tuesday, we have our first elective block with four different classes happening at the same time. And then block two will have four more classes. So, that happens Monday through Thursday. And these are like our Wednesday and Thursday electives. So things like Dungeons and Dragons, dance, improv, stand up, um, upcycling. We have a Disney Disenchanted class where they analyze Disney films,
Fun.
yoga, crochet. We have a costume couture class, which is really awesome. She's a local fashion designer and parent who's coming in and they're creating costumes plants. I will say we are fortunate to live in a college town where we get a lot of resources from the local university has been
Yeah,
really
that
great.
makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me see what's going. I don't let's see. So we have a storytelling class in here. I'm just gonna peek in without interrupting.
You will not have to fully present this one to the class. This one we're going to do in a gallery style. So if those of you that want to share during story circle want to share.
So that's like a little storytelling class, but we really focus a lot of hands-on learning. You can see just some of the projects in our class. something that we implemented last year that because we are such a hands-on learning community, we found that parents were constantly asking, like, what are you guys doing? What are you working on? Because we're not sending home worksheets every week,
Yep.
right? So
Yep.
that parent communication piece has been a really big thing for us.
Hmm.
So last year we started with the student digital portfolios
Oh,
to try
fantastic.
to, yeah, to kind of put these hands-on projects on a platform where parents could see it, even if they don't necessarily make it inside the building. Because a lot of times these projects, they don't necessarily make it home, even though we try to send it home with them.
Hmm.
They don't always make it. So I'll walk you into this is maker space, and where we keep our button makers, 3D printers. Um, we've just recently we have a cardboard engineering class, which has been really fun. And so we got some cool chomp saws for the cardboard that kids can use and not be in danger of cutting their fingers. This is our library.
Oh, so
And sort of,
cozy.
yeah, sort of our community space. This is where we gather as a whole school as well. And I would be remiss, the kids would hate me if I didn't introduce you to little Larry, who is our axolotl.
Hi, Larry.
He's a favorite on our school tours. Um, and then we have some more classes going on back here. No, maybe there's not a class in there. It sounds pretty quiet. Anyway, this is our ELA room. I'll give you a sneak peek in here. I think it's empty right now. We're not currently using it for an elective class.
Well, that's great. Lots of windows and light and
Yeah,
options.
yeah. It's really been working great for us. This is our class, and they decided to go outside today and work. It's been such a beautiful day here today, so they're outside on the lawn working. And I think we also have an outdoor games class going on outside right now. Um, so yeah, this is kind of who we are as a school.
Oh, looks like such a great place to send your kids for parents. Absolutely. I want to
It
go there.
yeah, it really is great. And it's funny, we get a lot of kids who don't like school necessarily.
Hmm.
And that is one of the things I'll kind of walk you down and we'll see what outdoor games is doing. But that is one of the things that shocks our parents the most. So here's kind of reinforcement of those STEAM strands that I was talking about.
Yep.
Our creativity, perseverance, collaboration. We'll do a quick little walk outside and see what outdoor games is up to. But yeah, parents are really surprised. At the end of the school year, they're like, my kid doesn't want school to end. Um,
Isn't this so reaffirming? We had the same thing at our school, Misa. Even over Christmas breaks,
is when a
winter
kid,
breaks, they're so sad they have to leave. They want to come
yes.
back. Yeah. Yeah.
So my goal really in someone who completes eighth grade, is if they're, as long as they're engaged and curious with learning, I'm gonna have that that's really my goal for my students. When they leave us in eighth grade, as long as they're still curious and want to learn, they're going to be fine. And I will say a large number of our students transition back into public school for high
Hmm.
school, and they do fantastic. Um, I know we have one of our larger high schools here that several of our students funnel back into, for the past 2 years. Out of a freshman class of over 1,000, the past 2 years, the number one student has been one of our graduates. So
Wow,
I
that's
feel
so
like
fantastic
what
to
we're doing
hear.
works. Yeah. Yeah. So it makes me kind of validation. Hey, even though what we're doing is non-traditional and it's kind of a different, it works for all students.
Yeah, we see this a lot at our school as well, Misa. Lots of public school parents, they come in for similar reasons. Maybe the school isn't fitting for them at the time being, and we just need to bring that curiosity back. We need to bring that innate love of
Right.
learning, exploration, so that they can go into all different environments thereafter, and they know how to manage it themselves.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Well, Sheila, this has been a real pleasure. Can you tell us where we should go to in case if parents want more information or if they want to meet with you
Sure.
or learn more about Double Helix or even the collective that you're trying to work on for space within Athens,
Right.
Georgia?
Yeah, sure. So our website is doublehelixschool.com. Has all of our information up there, applications. If it's somebody local to our community and they're interested in coming in and teaching an elective class, they can find that there as well.
I love it. That's such a valuable part of your community to offer that and to have an outreach too. Well, thank you so much for your time,
Awesome.
Sheila.
Yes, thank you. I
It's been a
appreciate
real
the time.
pleasure. Yeah. Well, have a great school year and you take care.
Thank you. Thanks, you too.
Bye.
Bye bye.